Well, we're following some breaking news right now. We are seeing hundreds of reports of a loud boom and a flash in the sky around Grays Harbor and the Olympics. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm David Rose.
And I'm Marnie Hughes. You know, a lot of you are talking about this tonight. It doesn't appear to be thunder or lightning, so not weather related per se. Grays Harbor Emergency Management tweeted out this message just about a half an hour ago, and they said loud boom, ground shaking, flash of light tonight. They say there was no severe weather event, and the FAA and Western Air Defense Sector did not detect any planes in the area. So here is what a couple of you guys at home are saying about this. Jeremy Gammon said he saw it in Enumclaw. It lit up the whole sky. And then Brittany Brady Davis says she lives in West Point. She said it was very loud, shook the house, rattled the windows, and all of the glass. So what is it? What was it?
Well, I guess it could be a lot of things, but the person who knows the most about things falling from the sky is our chief meteorologist, Walter Kelly. So before I start guessing, Walter, what do you think?
Well, it couldn't be a giant hydrometeor. That's a raindrop, hydrometeor. So probably it was a meteor of a sort, something that's falling. That's what it is. And in this particular case, if you hear it, it's called a bolide, B-O-L-I-D-E. You can look it up. It's one of those cool space things. But what happens is that means that the thing is so close to you that it breaks the sound barrier. It's not, it's not 600 miles away. It's only 18 miles away from you. And sound only travels 9 miles on either side of this boom. So that means this thing is within 18 miles of Westport. Yeah. And Enumclaw didn't hear it, which means it fell before then. So if people kind of triangulate, maybe they could find it. A little space rock on the ground. Well, something would be cool. I mean, yesterday a stadium-sized rock flew by Earth and nobody even noticed. So was it a piece of it? Yeah. Was it a satellite? Was it Elon Musk's car coming back?
No, but when you talk about the fear we all have about North Korea and the other stuff, you hope that there's an agency monitoring what's in the skies.
Exactly.
Unless it's just moving so fast and it's not big enough to pick it up.
No, I mean, it more than likely was a meteor versus what you just said. I hope we have some sort of defense for that. But I've seen a few of them. I've heard of a few of them. Yeah. Even here in downtown Seattle, I can think of, this would be the third that I've heard of in the last 15, 20 years.
Right.
So.
Okay.
Well, we're certainly putting a lot of calls in. We know a lot of you saw it and heard it. And if you've got any images by chance, I think it'd be great to look back at maybe some surveillance cameras and maybe something caught the flash. So we'll continue gathering it and stay on it because it's very interesting, this
that's
mystery.
for sure. Let's get some answers. A loud boom and flash in the sky. We start with breaking news that we do not see very often. Good evening, I'm David Rose.
And I'm Marnie Hughes. So we're seeing hundreds of reports of some strange occurrence in the sky. Happened in Grays Harbor and also in the Olympics. One of our viewers caught this on camera. In fact, several did, but we want to share some video with you of what happened. So this was taken on Fox Island, and the viewer tells us they were facing directly west when right there, the backyard camera captured just the sky kind of lighting up at about 8:05 tonight. Grays Harbor Emergency Management tweeted a message and said, loud boom, ground shaking, flash of light tonight. They say no severe weather events in the area at the time. The FAA and the Western Air Defense Sector say they didn't have any planes detected at the time either. Here's what a couple of you guys are saying at home. In fact, we've got hundreds of comments on our Facebook page. Jeremy Gammon said that he saw it in Enumclaw. It lit up the whole sky. Others said it shook the house, it rattled the windows and the glass.
So let's talk to our chief meteorologist, Walter Kelly, and get his expert opinion on it.
Well, so basically a meteor that comes into where you can hear it is called a bolide. So was it like part of a, space debris? Was it a rock? We did have yesterday a stadium-sized rock go by Earth. So maybe part of it was that. Right. I was kind of joking it was Elon Musk's car, but so a lot of people are saying it really shook the windows, and that means it comes in at basically a straight down angle. It comes in fast, we say coming in hot. Right. It can make more of a sonic boom. So what that means is about 18 miles away, either 9 miles on either side of it, is how far sound travels. So because from what I've heard now, and there's a lot of people that go out chasing these things, is because it came in pretty much straight, and then only about 18 miles triangulation, somebody should be able to find some of this stuff tomorrow morning, unless it went into a lake or Puget Sound or the ocean.
Right, or burned up entirely.
Well, there you go, but it's just so cool. A lot of them, whenever you hear them, a lot of them are found. Like, it's the highest percentage of found meteors are the ones that you can hear.
Oh, so there's a good chance of it.
Yeah.
All right, very cool.
Go out and search for it. Yeah, we'll continue to monitor it. If you got more of those videos, send them to us. We certainly like to see them.
Our big story today, the National Weather Service is investigating if this mysterious flash of light in Grays Harbor County last night was actually caused by a meteor. Hundreds of people reported a flash of light and hearing a loud boom. Jay Chin sent us that video. It sounds like a thunderstorm, but the National Weather Service says there was no severe weather at the time. This was around 7 o'clock last night. King 5 viewer Derek Nilka sent us surveillance video from outside of his house, and you can see the flash of light in the background there. We talked to Derek on the phone about what he saw.
My daughter and I were laying watching some cartoons, and I thought it was a truck driving by on the road up by my house, and didn't think nothing of it. And my wife got on Facebook, and she came in and asked me if I had seen a light or heard anything. And I went to my security camera and seen the big flash of light on my security camera. So
the National Weather Service is now looking into this. It tweeted out information about meteors. A bolide meteorite is a type of bright meteor that explodes in a bright flash. It could also cause a sonic boom. If you have any pictures or videos of this, you can email them to share it at king5.com or post them to our Facebook page.